We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball on the show. Next. Jeremy Hester is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
So striding forward now, Jose Reyes, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop, Jose Reyes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. This is foul for the first strike.
First pitch, 7-11.
Now that's popped up. Chipre has a play. One away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hester has logged upwards of 900 innings on the mound so far, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Hester has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. He'll try it again. 3-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Here's Chris Davis now. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First offering on its way.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Stanton stands at second with 2 gone. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2 out double. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Gus Shasha is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Stepping up now, number 11. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday. Able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, Dero. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. Here's Dexter Fowler now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The numbers for him certainly look good. He's at 327, 6 home runs, 26 RBIs. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
In now, Prince Fielder. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in there. The 2-1 home. Hit out towards second. Moustakas is there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 20.
Coming to the plate now, Blake Tipre, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Mets leave 1, still no score. Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Carlos Santana. First pitch on its way. Slow curveball at 74, in for a strike.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base.
McCutcheon.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Line drive to left. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Logan Morrison is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Comes set and the 0-1. A swing and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Fastball well outside.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
From the stretch.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Settling in now, Gus Shashka. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
The bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Murphy, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Last half of the second set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Andrew Benavides.
Andrew Benavides.
First offering on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Batting fifth.
Digging in, Trey Turner. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll come in here at 263. 4 home runs, 27 driven in. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. And he takes a cold strike 1. In the air out to left. Under it is Morrison now, and there are 2 away.
Batting it, the catcher, John Jasso.
Now at the plate, John Jasso. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in safely. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. Might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Here's the 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Still 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mets strand 1. Will move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to Citi Field, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Mets this season. To start the day, they've given up the fewest home runs of any other pitching staff in the league, which has certainly led to accumulating one of the best ERAs in the league as well. One of their pitchers told me, all of our guys have stuff that dances around. We don't throw a lot of straight stuff, so we make it really tough on hitters to barrel us up. Especially in today's game, limiting the home run ball is a great avenue to success, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
At the plate, number 23, as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. First and second here with nobody out. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He's set. Here's the 2-2. On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. None out. Runners at first and second. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Chris Davis. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Look at him fight to stay inside that baseball and push it into 5.5 hole. That's the Tony Gwynn spot.
So now Carlos Santana as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly to second for one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Three and 0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Men on third with 2 down. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
At the plate, Logan Morrison. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Stepping in, Mike Moustakas. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 3 and the Mets nothing. Next for the Mets, Jeremy Hester. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
A 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Two and 2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Into the box now, number 11. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. The windup and the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Grounder down the line at third. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Stanton on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Now to the plate, Dexter Fowler. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second now is Fowler. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. As he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard. That is 10 for him here on the campaign. Standing in now, Prince Fielder, as the first pitch here's a bit high. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way. Line
drive, base hit to right. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
To the plate now, Blake Chipre. Oh, that one got the pitcher. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Stepping in now, Andrew Benavides. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Popped him up. Santana is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So here now is the pitcher, Gus Shashka.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to third. And that'll get through into left, and you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than a leadoff single.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Into the box, Jose Reyes drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
Number 23.
So now to the plate, number 23, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. There's a fastball that misses.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
And it's fouled away. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis singled home a run in his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
1 ball, no strikes the count. A ball and no strikes. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Here's the 3-0. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the third baseman, Carlos.
Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Santana. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. First offering on its way. Hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave them loaded as the lead remains 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys have shown a decent fastball. Each has touched 93 so far on the gun. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
The 1-1 home. This is flared out towards second. And this is taken for the out.
Now batting, catcher, John Jaso.
Digging in, John Jaso. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. solo shot to right center. His first home run of the season, and the Mets have made this a 3-2 ball game.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
The pitcher, number 53, Jeremy Hester.
In now, Jeremy Hester, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the two-out base hit.
Boy, D, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
To the plate now, number 11. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Two runs, 7 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Belted high and deep into right center. McCutchen going back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Now the relay home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Dexter Fowler. And a ball 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Hit to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Logan Morris.
Standing in, Logan Morrison. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Fowler giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So 2 gone here in the Pirates' 5th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Grounded to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Halfway home, tied at 3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Prince Fielder. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. One-0 count. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Blake Chipre. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. McCutcheon's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew Benavides.
At the plate, Andrew Benavides, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. Mets go down quickly. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Gus Shasha. Here's the first pitch to him. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Shasha is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise. Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Stepping in now, Jose Reyes, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 pitch. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Into the box now, number 23, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. On the ground to the right side. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up.
Now batting, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Striding into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here it comes. And they start him out away with a called strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Stanton carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton, number 14 on the season, and it's now 6-3.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Chris Davis at the plate now, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Andrew Vigil will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 43, Andrew Vigil.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Lifted in the air to center. Fowler has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batter, the third baseman, Carlos Santana.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Carlos Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Fowler. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Pirates played 3 in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Pirates 6 and the Mets 3. In now, Trey Turner. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Not shortstop, Trey Turner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Now back, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Daniel Murphy steps in now. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
3 runs, 9 hits, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, catcher, John Jacob.
Into the box, John Jasso, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And he will score ahead of the play, and that'll close the gap to 2. It's 6-4 now.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
Pablo Sandoval will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 11. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Liner toward right center. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Up next to the net, the center fielder, Victor Fowler.
So now to the plate, Dexter Fowler, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The set and the 1-0. Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 2 out here and a runner at second. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. McCutchen is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Number 40 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
For the match, number 40, Mike.
Seventh inning ready to roll. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Benavides arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now back, left fielder, Logan Morrison.
So stepping in, Logan Morrison. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Dunn has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
At the plate now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Ball and 2 strikes.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Josh Rutledge will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 14, Josh Rutledge.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Rutledge is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 3rd home run for him on the year as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Hey, that was a pretty good fastball. Some low fire at the knees. But in this day and age of launch angle, this guy was able to go down and get it and hit it a mile.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
In now, Jose Reyes. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The bat, number 23.
Standing in now, number 23, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The relay. Throw to second, and he's out. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Pirates 9 and the Mets 5. Jake McGee will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Jake McGee.
Leading off the inning, Prince Fielder, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Over the bullpen and gone. Solo shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Stepping in now, Blake Chipre, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Base is empty here with nobody out. 2-0 now.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 2-0 on the way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benavides.
Now at the plate, Andrew Benavides. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. McCutchen going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Next up for New York, Trey Turner. First pitch on its way. McGee's ready. Here's the 1-0. This one's down to third. Santana's got it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Mets do get one back, though, on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Pirates 9 and the Mets 6. Next for the Buccos, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Vic Black is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 38, Vic Black.
First delivery to him on the way. Hits this one hard the other way. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Chris Davis.
Into the box, Chris Davis. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fowler has a read on it. 1 out. And this throw gets away from him. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Here's Carlos Santana now, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And no advance, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now back the 7th.
Digging in now, Andrew McCutchen. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Fowler has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now back the left fielder, Logan Morrison.
Standing in, Logan Morrison. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball. There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
2 down, runners at first and second. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Pirates strand a couple. They won't add to their 9-6 lead. Digging in, Daniel Murphy. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit weakly back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, John Jaso.
Ready for another shot now, John Jaso. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Now here's the pitch.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Line drive base hit. Wilmer Flores will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 4, Wilmer Flores.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. From the stretch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, number 11. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes set, the 0-1. Hit on the ground is short. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They don't make any headway, still down 9-6. Steve Cishek enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
The second baseman, Mike.
Neil Walker will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Walker playing here in his age 34 season. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled away. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Taylor Gutu will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Taylor Gutu.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. The 0-1 delivery. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, Jose Reyes, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Down to 3-1.
Number 23 would be next. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Number 23.
So striding in, number 23. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Runners off for second. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 2 out with the man at first. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They won't add to their 9-6 lead. Neil Walker, who will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second, number 18, Neil Walker.
Edward Paradis enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Edward Paradis.
Striding in to start the 9th, Prince Fielder, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here's the pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Blake Chipre. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
The left fielder, Andrew Benavides.
Now batting, Andrew Benavides. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. From the stretch. Comes set, and the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
9-6 the final tally in this one. Pittsburgh used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Gus Shasha earned his 5th win of the year. Jeremy Hester permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Edward Paradis records the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 9 runs, 16 hits. No errors, they left 13 men on base. For the Mets, 6 runs, 15 hits. 1 error, they left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.